You are now listening to a member of the Disney Podcast family. Head over to Disney Podcast Family on Instagram to see all the latest posts for this show and links to other great Disney podcasts.
Hiya! How you doing?
I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. It's the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday. The place was made with a magical plan, and just around the corner is a fantasy land. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our part 2 of Main Street View Top 10, where we are discussing our top 10s, characters, attractions, live action, animated films, songs, and all things Disney in honor of the Disney 100. I am here with my co-host, Sean. Sean, how are you doing?
I am amazing. I got the sound going good tonight. I remember last time we all recorded, I had my webcam mic on was instead of the real mic. So when I coughed, I thought I'd mute it. It wasn't cough. Now we're good. I'm great. I rambled again for no reason. How are you, buddy?
Go. And then Nicole returned. She was brave enough to return back to the episode after the monotonous last week. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I stopped working for you guys. I'm going to hang out. It's going to be great.
So much.
Nice.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Events was my hardest part still. I only got like 6 still. It's hard because like I think of all these events and I'm like, oh, that was cool. But I think I was more harder on the events. Like, that's not making my list. So Louis being Louis.
Oh,
Yeah, Louis being Louis, I made my list harder.
that's fair. You overanalyzed it.
Yeah, but collectibles, dude, that one I was just like, let's go. I was like, let's go.
I think that's like one that I have been thinking about all of today because I went straight retro with some of these things. And in fact, how old are you? Am I older than? I think I'm older than you. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm old.
I mean, I'm oldish.
Like, I'm street sign old.
I'm payphone old.
Oh, yeah, me too. Are you pager old?
I am.
Are you Walkman cassette tape old?
That's about the birthplace.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, you're a little old. You're a little young for that.
They were around. They're
Okay.
phasing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You
I'll
had
be
the CD
45 this
Walkman.
year.
You had the CD
Yes.
Walkman, right?
Yeah. CD players were
Oh, okay, yeah.
CD players were coming in, and Palm Pilots were coming in.
Oh, okay, so I'm like 10 years ahead of you, yes?
Sure, we'll go
Louis,
with that.
you're only 30, aren't you?
No, I'm 36.
Yeah,
Are you
so
really?
10 years.
No,
yeah.
I'm playing. Totally playing. I'm only 32.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
If
the
I'm not
second
mistaken-
youngest.
so close.
If I'm not mistaken, me and Sam are the same age, or like we're a year apart to the date.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That's
yeah, I
right.
think you guys are a
yeah.
year apart.
Okay.
And
Well,
we're two
anyway.
polar opposite Leos.
Yes.
So it goes, so we start off at the top here with the old 50-year-old this year. That's me. So I'll be 50. And then I think we go down to Cole. You're going to be 45, right?
45.
And then David is, I think, 43, something like that, I think. And then we go into everyone else is in their 30s.
Solid.
Oh, and then I don't know how old Amber is.
She was Jade, so she's probably
in her,
40s.
I don't want to say 40s. And then
Yeah,
Jade's
maybe.
would be the youngest, and then Brianna, and then Lou, and then
Yeah.
Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know why
let's
we're
go back to the
discussing.
collectibles. How
I know, we're
excited I am for that.
We're just collecting everybody's ages real quick.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
whatever
like
reason.
I don't even. It's fine. I don't care about the ages. I just love the birthdays.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
Louis, which category are we gonna dive into first?
Let's start into collectibles. I think is what we're just discussing,
Okay,
right?
yeah, that's fine.
Woo!
Start off with that.
So,
Let me get my list up because I'm not at home right now. I'm at the office, so therefore everything's portable.
Are you in Casa de Sunken City right now?
I am.
Sunken City Studio. So while you're bringing up your list, Nicole, do you want to go first? Since ladies first, so you can start. We'll go 10 to 1.
Okay, I don't have these numbered though.
Okay.
So I just listed them.
That's fine.
Oh, fail. Let's start the show
real?
over. Give her a minute. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Thank you for coming to the Main Street View. We're going to try this again. While
She's
Nicole.
been X'd out.
See you next week.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to start off by saying 10's didn't even make my freaking top 10.
What?
Oh, yeah,
I'm just going to put it out there. Like,
really gotta
I
go
love pins.
And they didn't make you top 10?
No, there was so much for me to like. Yeah,
talking Disney collectibles, right?
Disney.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Because if you start naming things like Pogs and Jacks, I mean, then we're in trouble.
Like Smurfs
Or Kung Fu
you
Panda?
Never know.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda collectibles?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Ramen bowls.
She didn't get
So,
it.
okay, are we just going to dive into these?
She's just grabbing shit in her room. I got this.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off by ears. Made my list. Did ears make anybody?
That was my
list?
number 1.
Okay.
Wow. Wait, yours is your number 10? Is that how you're starting this?
No, I told you I didn't number.
She doesn't
them.
have they're not numbered.
All right.
I mean, they could be. We could do ears as my number 10. That's
yours
fair.
Yours is my number 10.
Yeah,
Yours is
ears
my
could
number
be
1.
Easily. Okay. You don't even wear ears. How is that your number 1?
It's not that.
It's the one to ears.
It's just saying what's collectible. What's a popular collectible? Right?
See, yeah, I mean, no, there's stuff I collected. I'm like, I don't wear it. But I like to collect it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't collect figurines either, but I mean that's on my list.
Figurines.
Yeah, like this little
solid.
glass.
Figurines didn't make my list either.
Yeah.
So,
jerseys.
whoa, hold on, slow down, Cole. It's only been a week. You're already breaking our system.
Oh, sorry, shit. I have it together.
Yeah, you left work a little too early.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I know my place now. Go.
So why is ears your number 10? Like, what is it about ears that makes you collect them?
I don't collect any of this shit on my list. I just picked 10 things that are
stupid.
collectibles.
So I just looked
This was
at
my
them.
hardest category was collectibles.
Oh, I could go for days. So I don't even know how it started because I was never like an ears person. And then somehow one day I was.
So are you a Minnie Mouse ears, like the headband style, or are you the Mickey, like cup style ears?
I'm the headband ears.
Okay, see, so yeah, we're different there. I like the cup ears. The headband ears, I have a big head, so they stretch out and it looks goofy. I'm trying too hard.
I mean, I look goofy too, but you know what? It's not about anybody else but me when I'm wearing those suckers.
Yeah, no. When in Louis' shoes, it's about me. What everyone thinks of me, what I think of me.
Okay. Yeah, you do you, boo. You do you. Like, I think you should just rock them.
Yeah, but I have a big head, so I rock them like a yarmulke. So it's rough.
Yeah.
Do you wear ears, Lewis?
If I see a solid pair, like, okay, so I'm a sucker for when, like, with ears, if they drop, like, say, something retro, like Robin Hood, Jungle Book, or if I see a pair of ears where, they did the Wally and Eve pair, like, during Pixar Fest a few years back.
Yes.
I was like, I need those. I need those right now. I went and bought them. There's some ears that make sense. They had those, I forget the artist's name, but they had those Walt ears they just released a few years ago. The airbrush Walt and the Steamboat Willie, so those are tight. If the ear looks like the creator put some thought in there, I'm all in. But if it's just material that's imprinted on, they're like, oh yeah, here you go. It's like, oh yeah, well, I don't want it. But if I see ears, they're like, all right, cool. I'm sold on that. I'll buy some.
I have to say, like, the merchandising as of the last like 5 years has been on point for ears, because as like more of a feminine side, because I'm not even going to say female because male of gender equally loves them, but as the feminine side, like even the ones that were covered in this like pink satin with this pink lace over it, that was like from Bibbidi Bobbidi and just freaking gorgeous. I bought them because these things are beautiful. Like even the stitching and the glue was down perfect. So I'm all about, like, even if it's not obviously the Wally and Steamboat Willie, like I'm totally with you on that. But if I can find a good quality ear that I find to be like a beautiful or a collector, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. Yeah.
We hit ears hard. I didn't think we talked that long about ears.
And if I'm not mistaken, our next show of Main Street View is the Little Big Things. So that one, we're really going to dive into like ears, trash cans, mailboxes, things like that. The small little things that everyone's like, I need that. I want that.
Yep.
I want to touch it. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So what was your number 10, Sean?
Spirit jerseys.
Oh, those didn't make my list.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm misunderstood this assignment, I guess, for I just picked 10 collectibles. I don't.
No, that's fine. I mean,
I have one of these 10 things on, and it's because I can't take it off of me. That's why I have it. So that's on my list is I have one of these 10 things on the list. So
see, and a Spirit jerseys almost made my list.
Yeah.
But then I was like, dude, I can't find them in my size. And I don't wear long sleeves and I don't wear pants. So I was like, it's not in my list. But if I could find one in my size, I'd be in. I'd buy one.
I don't know because I'm fat. So I don't think they would be. I mean, I never have to be that warm at Disneyland. And that's where you wear them is at Disneyland. You don't I don't see people just around wearing their Spirit jerseys that they save them for the parks. I don't know. Cole, do you wear Spirit jerseys just out and about?
On my Fridays at work, I wear them.
Okay. Hi, Lewis.
Oh.
He don't want to talk to us anymore.
No.
Yep.
So, but the jerseys for me are like the ears, like they represent like an artist time or like a trend. Yeah. So Emma gets into, like, she has a really cool Star Wars jersey. Mm-hmm. She's very meticulous about like what jersey she gets.
My son Zach's the same way. He has the Marvel one.
Sometimes they're sweatshirts, but usually they're the jerseys. But she's more than I am, so that's why I put that one on my list because I'm like, that's solid.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, Lewis, what was your number 10?
My number 10 was ears.
Ears. Okay, gotcha. So now we're on 9.
We're on 9.
So should we just do ours and Nicole can just add in like whatever is on her list because she didn't follow along?
Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead. I'll go on my 9. So that gives Nicole a chance to look at her list.
to rearrange her.
Yeah, she can look at her list like, all right, I'd put that at 9. So
I don't think you guys have any other of my list.
We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. So my number 9 wasn't a thing that I liked collecting until my kids got me involved in it. Mm-hmm. And now it's almost like habit to do it. And that is park maps.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
I really enjoy grabbing the park maps. And usually when
Joey totally collects maps too.
Yeah. When we leave, we have about 3 crumpled ones that the kids have just murdered. And then we have about 2 or 3 of them in the backpack. And then they get forgotten about. They get put in a drawer somewhere. And then we find them years later like, oh, remember that moment?
That's cool.
I wish. And I didn't think about this with the park maps. But do you guys remember when DCA was actually doing like the newspapers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's what I was thinking about when you mentioned that.
I have some. I don't know where they're at. I know I come across them, but I think I have like 3 or 4 of the DCA opening day ones. And the last time I saw them, they were like very not worn down, but they had that newspaper like vintage vibe to them.
Yeah. Oh, that's solid.
But yeah, my number 9 is park maps.
My number 9 is Christmas ornaments.
Oh, that's
a good one too.
I mean, I used to have a couple of those, but I don't anymore. But I used to have a couple of Disney craft to restart my collection. But I guess that is something I kind of collected was those. But Nicole, if you had number 9, what would it be?
Well, I already mentioned ears and Jersey, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Perfect. All right.
So,
So I'll put this at 8.
So what's your number 8?
Popcorn buckets.
I got that as my number 5.
That's my number 6.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so I was wrong. Now for reals, you guys won't have any in mind.
I think you're wrong still. So
I think you're wrong.
Yeah. I think I'll bet you I have a couple more of yours. So
Before we move on to numbers farther, all 3 of us have popcorn buckets, but I'm curious if we all have the same reasoning on why you put popcorn buckets on your list.
I just think they're cool and inventive. I think the idea behind them is like when they come up, like the Elliot one. I mean, I got that for a friend, and it's just the coolest thing ever. I saw something like, this is pretty badass, and the detail that's in them, it's just.
And the little sippers.
Little what?
The sippers, the popcorn. Yeah. I mean, that's not technically a popcorn bucket, but the sippers.
That's my number 8. The sippers. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
What is too much time waiting in line for a popcorn bucket, though?
I'd have someone else get it. I would never wait.
There you go.
That's a solid answer.
That's how I've gotten any of the ones I've gotten. They're like, "Hey, I'm getting these. Yeah, sure, grab me one." That's it. I'm not gonna wait. I don't go enough to go sit down and wait.
Yeah, and I don't like carrying shit around the park.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Get me a locker. So that means I'm going to be dropping $4.75 for a locker and that popcorn bucket because
it's like $30.
This whole face is not carrying but a backpack or like a fanny pack because I go hard. I don't have time for a popcorn bucket around my waist.
Yeah, me, 5 or 6 customers. If it's more than that, I'm out.
Oh, that's a small number, yo. That's a small number.
So you don't have many popcorn buckets? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I have a handful of popcorn buckets, but they're bought either someone else bought them for me,
right?
Or I became a real sucker on Instagram and I joined these little ops to earn them. But I have probably, I'd say close to like 12 or 13 of them.
Oh, solid.
Yeah. Some of them were gifted to me. Some of them I bought. My most prized popcorn one that I have would probably be the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Ride one.
That's cool. I love that one. Cool.
That one.
You haven't even been on that ride.
You don't gotta judge me. I appreciate that, but I'm just kidding. No,
I wasn't judging.
I just.
I was stating some facts, yo. Facts.
Don't kill the magic, okay? Calm down, Cole. Cole Paycheck is in the house. Cole Paycheck.
He called me Cole Paycheck.
He did.
Side note. Side note and Discord plug. If you're not following us on Discord, there's a shirt on Discord that I need 2 of them because I'm going to wear one very aggressively.
Oh, so good.
All right, so are we on 7?
7 or 8?
I did 8. 8 was sippers.
Cole, what's your 8?
Popcorn buckets. I said popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay. So my 8 is pressed pennies.
That's my number. Oh, that's right. You do. I remember when we were with you, you were getting. Actually, you got the coins when we were all together, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the Main Street Electrical coins, and then I got the pressed pennies. Oh, that was Sunday when I went. But yeah, pressed pennies. But again, I'm picky about those too. If they're not, I don't collect the Fab Five. I have all the Splash Mountain ones. I have the Matterhorn ones. I have a few others. So, but yeah, pressed pennies is mine.
That's cool. So
number 7.
I'll go number 7.
All right.
And I'm willing to bet that Nicole has this as well. Lewis might too. Coffee mugs.
Coffee mugs.
I have it under houseware, but that would be coffee mugs for me as well.
Okay, so we all agree on that. So.
Sorry, guys. Coffee mugs.
And then, so what was your number 7, Lou?
My number 7. So they don't make them no more. They've kind of evolved. But one thing I enjoyed collecting, I don't have a whole lot of them. I kind of jumped on the scene when they stopped making them. Was the Vinylmations.
That's on my list.
Oh, who would have known? Yeah. Whoever's listening to this with earphones, turn it down a half notch because you're gonna blow your eardrum on that part. Yeah, Vinylmations, and I was a sucker for the retro ones. Like, there's one that I wanted. It was a 10-inch one, and it had the old school. I don't want to say old school because now I realize that I'm the youngest here. But the test screen, the purple, green, black, white checkered. They had a Vinylmation of that, and I was like, dude, I need that.
They did.
Unfortunately, that one sold out. But yeah. Vinylmation. I had a buddy of mine.
What the hell is a Vinylmation?
Huh?
What the hell's a
Okay, so
Vinylmation?
remember
It's like-
when we went to the spooky mouse con, and I said that Caleb collected these, and they were like the little Mickeys with no faces.
Oh, okay.
And there were like a bazillion
Yeah.
different like prints on them,
Okay,
like all
okay.
different. Those are Vinylmation.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so they were like the OG Funkos, if you think about it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
And they were so cool. They were so like, I feel like the first in a while of their time, it was more like an artist expression, like an art expression.
Mhm.
Like they were different. And yeah, they were still like Disney, but they just had like a fun twist to them. And there was a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Very, and
All
some of them were like, you could get like the mystery pack, and yeah, they were so cool.
Well,
So fun.
that was another cool thing because they were all sold as a mystery. So you'd have like your brand, like, all right, this is villains, and there'd be like 9 different villains, and you never knew what villain you'd get. So you're just buying one at random, and then like they got towards the end, they would drop like series. Okay, so the Jungle Book series. So you knew whatever I get in here is Jungle Book, but I might get a double Baloo, I might get a double Bagheera. So you they fine tuned it a little bit. And then they just had different themes, retro ones, all types of them. And they were really cool. I think the reason why they died out, though, is because a lot of the parks were starting to get a lot of, like, Tokyo, Shanghai, all those, like, their merch. And, like, the park got overcrowded with merch that wasn't, I guess, formatted for Disneyland. It was like, oh, that works over there. We're going to sell it here. But, yeah, Vinylmations is my number 7.
That is
Okay.
solid. I have Patches as my number 7.
Okay.
I really like Disney Patches.
No stinking patches over here. But
Yeah, you guys don't seem very excited, but that's okay. I really like Disney Patches.
So I like collecting patches. I like collecting Disney theme patches.
Yes.
But the patches the parks put out are straight trash.
Oh no, I don't have very many park patches. I have a lot of third market patches.
Oh, yeah.
That are
Oh, I
very
mean,
cool. Like my pirate, I have a really cool Pirates one.
obviously we're on audio, so nobody can see this, but
But I have a Splash Mountain.
yeah,
Yes.
There was a-
Oh,
that-
look at the electrical parade.
the Steamboat Willie,
Yes.
In Memory of Walt, some Splash.
that's straight up from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, dude, it gets even better. Look at
Yeah,
this.
the memory.
I got the Sunken
my
City
God.
Oogie Boogie, and then I got the Misfits, Mick Fits, and then the Haunted Mansion Hatter Box,
That's
Cholo
badass.
Mickey.
Cholo,
Yeah.
Mickey, look at that. That's badass.
That's so cool.
This
But
is my
yeah.
I really like patches.
Sunken City cut.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But
So
I
we're on-
like off market patches.
So we're on number 6.
Sure.
I have figurines as my number 6.
Big.
Oh, like the porcelain ones.
Yeah, like the Tinkerbell porcelain one, like will that go on a desk or something? You know,
Yep.
like that.
I have that as well on my list, but I have it. So I have that bulked in with vintage. That's the word I use.
That's fair. Okay.
So, yeah. So I have those. What's your favorite type of figurine that you've seen?
I had this one that I bought a couple of years ago, and it was a figurine. You guys have seen it. It was on my desk. It's a picture. It's Mickey. It's Mickey painting in the mirror, and then in the reflection, he's painting a picture of Walt.
Oh, the Rockwell painting one.
The Rockwell, yeah.
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 Okay.
My desk got cluttered, so I did give it away. But yeah.
Did it give it away?
I did, yeah.
So is it on its way here?
No, I gave it to a friend.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. Interesting. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have a lot of vintage and stuff like that too. I won't give it away though. So, but yeah,
it wouldn't fit on my desk anymore. I had to get rid of it.
I mean, I have a whole office. It would fit in here just fine. But it's okay. It's okay. It's no hard feelings.
Are you
It's my
sure?
last show. I'm just kidding.
Well, this concludes the Main Street View.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Check us
I'm
out
gonna
next
go out
week for the Adventureland something new show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out like Paycheck before Elton John right now.
I'm sorry.
It's all happening.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Now I get
So, yeah, I have
obligated to
vintage
go buy you the damn thing and get.
No, I'm just playing on it. But no, vintages and figurines is my number 4.
I have shelves. Man. I'm making a guy feel bad. Jeez. You want some of these? These e-tickets?
Oh, I have some of those.
Okay, fine, whatever, dude. I'm just trying to make up. I'm trying to make up for this now.
Just play.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
You want
So
my Wanda
mine
picture?
is the Alex and Annie bracelets.
The hell's that?
Huh?
Oh, really?
Huh? Yeah.
You guys
We're
don't
two
have
guys.
women in your life that like those? Let me grab one for you. The listeners aren't gonna know, but
My wife's not a big jewelry person. She's kind of a sucker for the same stuff I am. Hence why I married her.
yes, yo, you
yeah,
scored.
She likes all the nerdy stuff. Like when we used to go by ourselves, we'd spend hours in the Blue Sky cellar over on DCA.
I can't
Yeah.
get
Oh,
over you
so
saying,
good.
I have shelves. Got lots of shelf space around here. I'm like, damn. I'm a dick. I feel like such a dick now. I still feel bad about it.
I got a whole office.
Shit.
No, it's all good, man. I hope that friend, whoever it is, enjoys it. They got a solid piece.
Okay, it
That's a
says
cool little
Disneyland, right? It's
Okay,
the
yeah.
sign.
People
And then
watching,
it
people
has,
that
like,
are
a
listening,
little-
what the hell is she talking about?
Yeah, and
Okay.
there's tons, like all kinds, and there's like
I didn't
only a
think collectibles would
certain
take this
number.
long.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
There's only a certain number of them made. Like,
So what's your
anyway.
number 6? We did your number 6, Lou?
You did mine. It was popcorn buckets.
Okay, so my number 5 was popcorn buckets. So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is pins.
That was my number 2. So I'll mark that off the list. Nicole doesn't
All
collect pins, I guess. She don't care about them. So.
I do collect pins, but I had other things that made the list.
Okay.
The fact that
Yeah.
pins is off the list, and I'm not gonna judge. It's your list. It's your list. I won't judge.
I didn't judge you.
I appreciate. Well, I mean, verbally you didn't judge me, but those that can't see the camera, I got judged.
Damn. So we at number 4. Our number 4 then?
Yeah. Well, you guys know my number 4. It was the vintage figurines kind of stuff.
So my number 4 was the thing that is part of me that I can't get off of me. So, which is Disney tattoos.
Oh.
That's one thing I actually do collect is Disney tattoos. So, I mean, I have a
That's
picture
solid.
of the partner statue, the castle, the Matterhorn, Thunder Mountain, Walt's apartment's window. I have.
And for
You guys
the
have any
listeners,
Disney tattoos?
I mean, I got a Walt Disney, but it looks like a Burt Reynolds mugshot.
That's fair.
So
Cole, you got any Disney tattoos?
I have Tinkerbell. That was my very first tattoo I ever got.
Nice.
hey, my Walt was the first one. You can kind of I'll post a picture on our Instagram. It's not very pretty. And then I got real elegant with it, and I was like, I wanted to say Walter Elias Disney.
Oh,
And I thought it was cool. I was like, oh yeah, I'll put his real name. And everyone's like, but now it looks like a tribute tattoo, like Nikki's family. I was like, great. Yeah.
what was your number? Oh,
Go ahead.
No.
I want, for years, I have wanted Mary Poppins umbrella, like on my forearm or something. But it's,
I thought you said above the eyebrow.
Oh yeah, above my eyebrow.
The umbrella or just the head of the? Yeah.
So I go back and forth on that too. Like it has to be right.
Right.
Like,
for
and
sure.
I just haven't. It hasn't come to be yet. But that's like my most desired next Disney tattoo would be the.
There's a guy
or a kite. I do have a really pretty vision of a kite, like a Mary Poppins kite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want one more on my forearm, and then I'll finish my tattoos. But I want the plaque when you walk into Disneyland, and here you enter the world of fantasy and destiny. I want that right here, and then I'll fill this out, and then I'll be done. So on this side, I have the window, and I'll have that, and I'll be done. That's the plan.
Solid.
For those of you guys that are listening, if you ever get a chance to see that window came out clean. I really like that.
Yeah. So does that put us to 3, or did we go through our 4s?
Well, I also have Pandora.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how, because like you guys already called out the Vinyl Nation and the coffee mugs.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to go through, it's Pandora, and then I have 2 other ones.
Okay, yeah. So that puts us about at the end there. So Louis?
Yeah, so Pandora charms, and that's a new thing for me. Like I just recently got a bracelet with the charms.
Yeah,
that's like personal, like it kind of represents each trip.
Those are expensive though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
it's
cool.
really nice when they have like those Disney 30% offs and
yes,
someone to spoil you and such.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I only have 1 left on my list. So I don't know what, Louis, do you have anything left on yours?
I got 3.
Okay, then
I got 2, so you go first.
I'll just finish mine. One of mine was my number 3 was Disney plushes. Everyone has Disney plushes, which is like,
Solid.
Yeah, so my list is done. So you guys finish it off.
All right, so my number 3 is I am a sucker for Walt Disney bio books. Like I have 3 sitting right here in my office.
Oh, there you go.
But anything like Disney animation or Walt Disney, I tend to scoop it up. I do not have a physical copy of the Bob Iger's book. I want it. I've read it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. I've listened to it twice. I'm not a big reader, but I love collecting them. I start reading them. I'll just read pages here and there. But books, Disney books about animation or Walt Disney, I'm a sucker for.
I read the prelude of the Bob Iger book. That's as far as I've read.
It's a really good book.
Yeah, the first 5 pages I read were really good. I just need to find time.
It's a really good book.
Yeah, it really. I mean, that's a whole other episode.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
For sure.
Marty Sklar, that's a really good book as well. I liked that book too. Another good one.
So then we have, and then Cole, what else do you have left?
Do you want me to list off the 2 I have, or you want me to list off 1?
Just do 1, then Lewis can do his last 2.
McDonald's cups.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You
the
remember
glasses?
those?
The glasses?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Now you're making me remember shit that I left at my house.
So when we were
God,
kids, my parents were such goobers. And so like the reindeer from Taco Bell with like the sandbag legs, we had those. And then there was like a Taco Bell cup of sorts, I remember. And then those mugs, that was like huge. And then, we didn't get like fast food very often. I mean, it's sounding like we did, but we really didn't. But the Happy Meals with like the buckets that you would get to, but the glass cups were legit because you could buy them for what, like 99 cents or $1.99 or something. You
remember those, Lewis?
I do.
Like the Disney World ones and stuff like that. It's just like a little.
They also had they had some that were like beveled too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they were really nice.
Yep.
They were like $3.99,
They weren't around when I was younger, but doing all the homework and just history stuff I read up on, I've seen plenty of them. And those are really badass. I totally spaced out those.
Yeah. So that was one of them. What's another one of yours?
So my number 2 is Disney Funko Pops.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is my go-to. That's my number 2.
Solid.
So
Okay.
They're gonna get me divorced if I don't pay attention to how much money I spend on these things.
Oh, that's fair. My number 1 is VHS.
Oh, that's a great
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Wow, that's a really good one, actually.
That is an honorable mention. It should be on my list.
Yeah, that should be.
Yeah.
I have 2 almost complete sets with the old VHS plastic covers.
Oh,
My goal was to have. I only wanted 2 kids. Something happened on the third one. We don't need to go there.
That's not Rue, is it?
No, Rue is my second one. Emily's my third one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a story for off the air. But I told me and my wife, we tried collecting 2 sets so we can have a set for each of them. And so, yeah, I have a lot of really cool gems. I'm proud to say I own a copy of Song of the South. But VHS, oh my gosh. How that didn't make my list, I don't even know.
That's crazy. It didn't make my list.
Yeah, and I remember like going and collecting them and them being $19.99 and yeah, so good. So good. Good memories.
So you have one more, Louis?
I have one more.
All right.
It's pretty, I feel like it's a given. And that is Disney art.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish those hand-drawn sketches that are not hand-drawn, they're just traced. I wish those were a little bit more affordable, though.
I know.
For sure.
I know.
So we have 3 more categories. We spent 40 minutes on events.
Actually, it was collectibles that we spent 40 minutes on.
I'm sorry, collectibles. I was looking at my events list. So do you want to whip through these? Because you guys have just a few events. Do you guys have 10 events?
I don't have 10 events. I have 6.
I have 10 events.
I have 10 events as well, too. So, I mean, we can kind of just, I guess we could, if we wanted to, we could kind of just go through each one of our lists and just say like 10 to 1, and then we could like add in, or I don't know how you guys want to do it.
Absolutely. And if there's any that stick out, because
I think the last 2, the movies and the songs will go kind of quick because we probably have some of the same thoughts there as well, too. But it's your show. I don't want to step on how you want to do it. But,
if anything really sticks out, no, it's all good. It's all of our shows. We're all in here together. If anything sticks out, because like obviously we got real in depth about collectibles. Last time we talked about it for a second and kept going, and going from there. So I think it should be a good one. So we'll go events.
Okay.
Events. Okay. So Louis, since you have 6, let's do your 6, and then we'll just do all of them. And then we'll do ours, and then we can piggyback on something. So I'll bet these are going to be a lot different. So,
all right. So my number 6 event is the Disney Extra Hours, the 24-hour Disney days. My number 5 events is movie premieres. Never been to the one, but I would love to be in one.
Yes, I didn't make my list.
Number 4. One of my favorite events is, and again, these are events, I planned them on all ones that I want to do. Number 4 is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on both coasts.
So
I would like to do both.
I totally did a completely different. I went a completely different way with these events. So when you see my list, it's completely different. But okay, but that's fine. That's our interpretation. So
you've never been to a Not So Scary or the Oogie Boogie?
No, we were gonna go. When me and my wife got together, we were going to go, just the 2 of us. And then we had our firstborn. Well, when he gets a little older, we'll take him. He got a little older, and then a little brother fell out. And so then we were like, all right, when they get a little older, we'll take the 2 of them.
Classic Rue.
Yep. And then a little sister fell out. And then it's like, all right, when they're older, we'll take them. And so now our goal is to go this year as long as we can budget it and time it, because those tickets go quick.
Oh yeah.
Because now they're all into characters, they're all old enough to walk, and they enjoy Disneyland. So our goal is this year to make it happen.
Yeah,
I will try to come down and meet you, buddy. We'll try to figure out.
Hey, let's make it happen, dude.
Let's do it. Yeah.
My number 3 is Destination D in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even make D23 on my list.
D23 is my second. and the Walt Disney Studios tour is my number one.
Oh, yeah.
Which I was so mad because I was wanting to go sign up for be a D23 member this year because they have like a bunch of dates for the backlot tour.
Yes.
And the day that I was like, oh, cool, I have some extra money. I'm going to go become a D23 member. I looked at that event. It was sold out. I was like, I'm not becoming a D23 member this year.
No.
That is the one event. I want to do all those events I just shared, but the studio tour is the one I want to do so bad.
Yeah. No, so bad. Oh, my gosh. Okay, mine are totally different.
Mine are completely. Let's go. So you go ahead.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
So I love holiday events. So like the Christmas lighting, the candle procession, like the holiday stuff, the candy canes, the art and wine event, where in DCA, grad night, which really I could give a shit about, but my daughter's going this year and I'm super excited for her. Opening day. Like I would have loved to have been at opening day. Like that would have been like a thing for me.
That was my number 2.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Disney Plus Day. I had so much fun though I've been twice now. And it's just fun to talk to people and the vibe is different. And it's just a silly little day that we're celebrating, but it's a lot of fun. Okay. Marathons. I would love to do a marathon. We have out here in Northern California, we have what's called the Cinderella ride. And it's a 90-mile bike ride, and it's for women only, and the men are the SAGs. And I got sick this year, but I've always wanted to participate in that. So that's like another similar. The Halloween event, by far my favorite. That's how it started. That's how we started going every year. Was I would go for my birthday, and Emma and I, it was just such a great time for her and I to block out the world and just have some freaking fun. So I'm a super big fan. We did the egg hunt this last year, and that was a lot of fun. I liked that. And any of the after hour events. So I would love to go to the Sweetheart event and the Star Wars and some of those that are the extra ticket events. I'd like to do.
Okay.
I think those would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your list?
Yeah.
I took this a completely different way. You said we're talking about Disney 100. So I picked 10 events that happened over the last 100 years that I thought
let's hear them.
That were important.
That's still in the ballpark.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
So my number 10 was Disney Plus, the creation of Disney Plus. I feel like that was a huge event. Number 9, some of these are eras. I'm going to say that the Michael Eisner era, which I think was a huge event in the Disney Corporation. The next 2 are acquisitions. Number 8 was Star Wars, the acquisition of Star Wars. Number 7 was the acquisition of Marvel in the company. Number 6 was Bob Iger being the big CEO.
Iger.
Yeah. Number 5 was Walt Disney World opening in 1971. Number 4 was D23.
Stressful good event.
Number 3 event was when Walt Disney passed away in 1967, I think it was. Pretty sure.
66.
66, okay.
Yep.
And then number 2 was Disneyland opening in 1955. And then my number 1 most important event in the Walt Disney Company was Walt Disney being born.
Yeah, those are some good ones.
Such an emotional route. That's so good.
I completely went I'm like, are we, but it's, I don't know, but yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I didn't follow the 5 Ps when I pitched the show idea. So
but that's the thing I like about this show is that we all had completely different lists and different ideas, and it shows that we have different thought processes. And that's what, when you created this show, that's what it was about, was bringing in other people's thoughts and everything. So I love it.
We're like a Disney Undisputed show.
Yes. At least we're not going to yell at each other. Or that, what's the one where they push the button, you have so much time, and they is it pardon the interruption or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
But every time I watch Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, I just think of us.
Do you want to do live action, or do you want to do and then songs, or songs and live action?
Let's go live action, because I feel like songs, we're going to have a lot of similarities, but I think there's going to be a lot of contrast with where we put songs.
Yeah, I agree. So Cole, did you rank your movies, or you just have 10 movies?
No, I just have 10 movies. So this I really struggle with, because I'm gonna have a vulnerable moment here with you guys.
Okay.
And with all of these listeners. I am not big on like these live actions. I struggle.
So hold on. I'm going to stop you, because you saying that makes me feel even better about my list. And I say that because so when I put the live action, I was like, there's two ways people can go. There's the way I think I went, and I think there's the way you went. So I'm curious to see how it goes.
Okay. So I struggled because I didn't even watch a lot of them. And there's one that's not even out yet that made my list.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah. And yeah, so I just struggle because I'm not a big movie person.
And I overthought this one too.
I can't I can't even name songs. What did you say?
I overthought this one too, I think.
Oh. Well, maybe I did too, but anyway, so I really struggled with these two.
Okay.
I mean, I made a secret because I thought that was an actual category.
Secrets?
You said last time when we were planning that, you said there was a secret category. So she actually came up with.
I did.
Secrets list, and then Kung Fu Panda made it your animated movie list.
Yeah. I was feeling so bad about myself. I was like, I'm not a real Disney fan. I don't have, I couldn't remember off the cuff.
And you had Kung Fu Panda pretty high on your list, too.
I did.
The funny part about that is,
Kung Fu fighting.
The funny part about that is that you're the second person I've ever heard say Kung Fu Panda was a favorite Disney movie.
Dude, and I was pretty confident.
You were.
I was confident.
Yep.
Like
Orlando and beyond confident.
I was like, oh, you guys just let me have it though. You were so nice. That was bad.
I don't think she heard
that second part.
Oh no, what did you say?
I said, yeah, you were confident. Like Orlando and beyond confident.
Orlando.
Every time.
Did that. Orlando and beyond.
Every time that comes up, I can't keep a straight face. I can be in a pissed off mood. I hear that I'm laughing.
You're welcome.
Okay, so my number 10. We'll get this going here. My number 10.
You're so pushy.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Keep
I'm
singing.
just kidding.
Number 10 for me was Star Wars. The original Star Wars.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. How about you, Lou?
My number 10, so I took pictures of my computer, so I have two photos. My number 10 is Avengers Infinity War.
That is my number 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think my top 5 will meet any of your guys' top 5s.
Okay. Cole, what was, if you had to pick a number 10, which would it be? Okay.
Mulan.
All right. Huh?
Mulan.
I thought you said your mom. That's what I thought you said.
Your mom.
Mom.
That's something I would say, so I totally get it. But.
I think that's what makes it a little funnier. Is like
that's Skylar's gal. Come on, don't talk about her that way.
Yeah, I know. Right. I can't be taking her from Skylar.
Yeah.
Live action movie, Your Mom. That should be the name of the show.
Okay, so Mulan is your number 10.
Sure.
Okay, fair enough.
Sure, why not?
Lewis, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is Rogue One.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Bro, the Star
Wars movie, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, we could debate that.
Of all time?
Yeah. Live
Okay.
action, yeah.
All right, that's fine. That's all right. Mine was
Hey,
Pirates.
Sean's shaking. For those of you that are listening, Sean's at the camera shaking his shoulders like we're about to go like round
No,
one.
Yeah,
I'm really itchy. I don't know
felt
why.
like he was about to take off his glasses.
He's still mad with the shelf comment.
No.
I
My number 9 was Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, what the hell? That didn't even make my list anywhere.
It didn't make your list?
No, it didn't. I'm burnt.
Cole, what would your number 9 be if you had to pick a
don't
number
feel
9?
like I should be talking anymore
Why?
because I picked Christopher Robin.
Oh yeah, that's
all
it.
right. That's all right.
I just thought that they did a really good job with it because I didn't really like the movie itself, but I liked what they did with it.
Right.
I liked that part. So yeah, we can move on. We don't need to make my list a focus.
It was a better live action interpretation than some of the other ones out there. Like I enjoyed it. I love the comedy.
Was it on your list?
It wasn't on my list.
Oh.
It wasn't on my list. But if
Was it close?
it would if I'm gonna go live actions, it would be top 20 for me.
All right.
Well, I
Okay.
didn't do too bad.
Lewis, what was your number 9?
My number 9 is
You said Rogue One. Sorry.
oh yeah.
So what's your number 8?
Yeah. What's
My
your
number 8 is Mary Poppins.
So
That is
good.
my number. That is my number 7.
Oh, okay.
Is that not on your list?
It is.
Okay. Well, what number is it? That's what we do. So
Oh, I don't have them numbered. It's just on my list. It would
Okay.
be number 1 though. Let's be real.
okay. So
I was gonna say I'm surprised it's not number 1.
that was
Yeah.
my number 7. So my number 8 was Iron Man 1 because I thought it was like the beginning of the Marvel universe, and so I picked that one. The original Iron Man. Cole, pick it.
Did you
So
see a Boogeyman?
what?
Look at him. He's like, is somebody in the office?
Hold on.
See? Oh, that's scary.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
I don't know.
So Mary Poppins would be your number 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were
Yeah.
on. So I also put like Jungle Book.
No, don't say any more. Let's just talk about Mary Poppins for a
Oh,
minute.
okay, yes, Mary Poppins. Oh.
You good, Lou?
Are you safe?
Yeah, it's really windy right now. Like the whole building was just like, I was like, whoa.
Oh, okay.
And I was
All
like,
right.
and then
Yeah, that's
the little,
how our building. It's scary here.
the little
Yeah.
curtains I have were moving too. I was like, did something open? And
And she's like, is someone in there?
well, yeah, and I forgot like my camera's here to the side, so I'm sitting there like looking off to the side, not really realizing like that's straight view to the camera. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you were scared.
Okay, so we're at number 7, right?
Sure.
Sure. Lou, what's your number 7? Mine was Mary Poppins. What's your number 7?
my number 7 is Lion King.
Okay.
Jungle
Cool.
Book.
Okay. My number 7 is Mary Poppins. So there we go. So we'll keep going with you first, Lewis, because you have them in order. So what was your number 6?
My number 6 was Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that's on my list too.
Okay. I feel like
So good.
Okay. My number 6
What
was
did you
Wakanda.
like about it?
Me, I liked the little added pieces of like about Belle's mom.
Yeah.
I did too.
I liked the more realistic take on it, kind of filling some voids about it. Overall, though, I may be one of the few, but I think Emma Watson is legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not a
She
good
did so
singer.
good.
She's not a great singer, but I thought she did a great job playing Belle.
She did a really good job in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So,
Her singing voice has a little something. But I think she did a great job in the movie.
Yeah.
It's not even on my list. My number 6 was Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda.
Great movie. Great movie. So that puts us at our number 5.
Sure.
so number 5 for me is the live action adaptation of The Jungle Book.
There you go. And that was
Loved it.
Cole's list, right?
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 was Return of the Jedi.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy. We took it back a little bit. Back before Lewis was even born, way back in the day.
Yep. That was like my mom's era. All right.
What was your 5, Lou?
Mountain Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book. And Cole?
Jungle Book.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to play along here. So number 4?
My number 4, this is where things take a shift. And my number 4 is Song of the South.
Okay.
I was wondering when I mentioned the VHSs, and you're
I thought it'd be higher on your list.
Got a Song of the South. I was like, that has to be on his list.
I thought it'd be like your number 2 or number 1, honestly.
It was fighting, but there was other movies that are live action that are on my list, and I'm thankful for Disney Plus for introducing these to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so good.
My number 4 was Multiverse of Madness because Wanda was a badass in it.
That's fair.
Was the only reason why. She was awesome in that. Do you have one, Cole?
Cruella.
Oh, that wasn't on my list.
Really
Cruella
good.
was so good, and I did not put that on my list.
I super liked it. I wasn't sure that I was going to because, again, I don't like live actions, like remakes of things. So I wasn't sure, but I absolutely love the turn that Disney took with these
for sure.
villains.
Why didn't I even think about
and
that?
showed them and showcased their beauty and their the story that became them. And I really liked the way they did Cruella.
I agree. I can't believe I forgot about that one. All right, so my number 3 was Infinity War. So what would your number 3, Lewis?
My number 3 is The Boys. It is a biopic about Richard and Bob Sherman.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't get along.
Well, it's not that they didn't get along, but they were just so different.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody, the listeners or Sean, if you ever get a chance, it's about an hour and 20 minutes. It's a biopic put together by Richard and Bob Sherman's sons on how we know them as the Sherman brothers, but outside of what we know them as the Sherman brothers, they were like.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Oh my gosh, was that the wind?
Was that the wind?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's so windy here too. I'm afraid I'm gonna have a tree fall on the house tonight.
The Boys is what's called?
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, I'm gonna watch
My worry is
I'm not making notes.
If one of these windows like bust, because it's a pretty older building. So I'm like, don't do that.
All right. Cole,
Yeah,
give it.
So my last one is going to be Little Mermaid, and it hasn't come out yet, but I'm really excited to see it.
Okay. My number 2 was Pirates of the Caribbean, Cursed Black Pearl.
All right.
Solid.
Love me some Pirates.
My number 2 was Frank and Ollie.
Oh, dang,
Yes.
Okay.
That one, I watch that probably like once a month, if not more.
Okay. And then Cole, your list is done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my number 1 was Endgame.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame. So.
My number 1 was Saving Mr. Banks.
Love.
Damn it! I didn't even think about that.
You
That's
just
such a good.
I'm done.
Yeah, dang! I didn't even think about that. It's such a good movie. I watch that like all the time. That makes me mad.
That movie is so good.
Where'd my pen go?
I mean, I like if we're talking about Walt Disney biopics, I like Walt Before Mickey 10 times more than Saving Mr. Banks.
Yeah.
Just because you go to the animation stage, Saving Mr. Banks is such a segment of his time. But Walt Before Mickey, there was so much struggle. So that it's an epic movie.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to be this guy, but can you talk amongst yourselves for a minute? I have to take a break.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or do you want to hear the Getaway Today spot real quick while we take a quick break?
Oh, sure.
Orlando and beyond.
And beyond.
Let's bring it up here real quick. We love Getaway Today. They're awesome. They're sending Nicole and Brianna to Universal Studios next week. It's going to be awesome. But here's a little story about our sponsor, our friends at Getaway Today. I'll be right back.
Well, hello, and welcome to Let's Get to Know Our Sponsor. Getaway Today has been helping Disney vacation dreams come true since 1990. Whether you choose to visit the happiest place on earth or travel to Orlando and beyond, they want to help you. Need to know the best hotel in the area? What theme park ticket should you buy? Have a last minute change? No worries. Their travel experts are always here to help. Want to book a cruise and don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will help you find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it is your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today's experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today has layaway, peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours in advance. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon your welcome. Getaway Today will guarantee the best prices with no hidden fees. And every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million has been donated. So click the link in our show notes to start your Disney vacation planning for more information and the best deals. Tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. And until next time, enjoy the view from Walt's Apartment.
Okay,
So good.
we're back. So good. We're back. We got one more category to go. We got Lulu. I just noticed the name in there. It says Lulu still from last week.
There you go.
Last category is Lou threw this at us. It wasn't a secrets category. It was actually music.
Totally thought it was secrets, yo.
Yeah. I like to hear your list sometime of your secrets.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about
talk
that.
about it.
So
Guess
let's
what number one is? Guess what would be the number one topic of my secrets?
Walt being frozen in Haunted Mansion.
No, trash cans.
It's not
What?
really- well, that's not a
I
secret.
have-
The trash cans are trash cans. Are trash cans.
I mean they had trash can like they have sensors. Like that
Is
was a secret.
Is the brick wall on there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
I
dive
did
into-
have the Walt Disney World cash basket. Did you guys know about the cash basket?
Mm-mm.
Can I tell the story really fast? It's really good.
Story time.
I'll be fast. Okay. So in the Emporium back in the day, so you know, a lot of like the main street was very traditional, old school or of the times. Well, when the Emporium, it used to be like when you went to the cashier, that person wasn't allowed to handle money. It had to be like an accountant. So they would put money into the basket with a handwritten receipt, and you would use the basket, and then it would go up and over through the Emporium into the accountant's office. And then at that time, he would or she would get the change and lift it back up and go through. And you know, it's still in Walt Disney World. Like they have their little pulley system with the basket in there.
I never knew that. That takes so long. Imagine that now. All
Yeah.
the people just jammed in there and they're like, hang on.
Ew. I would die without my Apple Pay. Let me be real.
Right? All right, let's get into these songs. This is gonna be. I think this will be interesting. Still a lot. Can't find my pen because I threw it. But number 10 song, Lewis. What's your number 10 song?
For me, so
We built this city.
for me, number 10 is Trash in the Camp, Tarzan.
Hey, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Cole, how about you? What's your number 10?
So I have 6.
That's fair.
So
So
my
we'll pick you up at 6. How's that?
okay,
we'll do,
perfect.
Okay, we'll do our 10 to 6.
Circle back.
My number 10 was Zero to Hero from Hercules.
Okay.
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 Pull up my list. I, for some reason, cleared out my
Are you
phone.
getting tired, big gal? I feel like you need a little energy drink.
I actually, as of March 2nd, it'll be almost 2 months of no energy drinks.
Good job. Do you drink coffee instead? What do you do? Nothing?
I drink water and some soda and some tea.
Nice.
Good for you.
I've never had an energy drink.
Don't do it.
Okay.
All right, my number 9 is why everybody wants to be a cat from Aristocats.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fun.
That's a good one. This is why I'm saying to do just 10 of these is almost impossible. So I got eraser marks on here and stuff. My number 9 was going to take you there from Princess and the Frog.
All right.
That whole soundtrack is so good.
Yeah, I couldn't pick just one. I actually had a few on here at one time, and then I took a couple off. So, but yeah, I'm going to take you there, Princess and the Frog. What's your number 8?
My number 8 is Oodalali from Robin Hood.
Oh my God, I had that. I love
Oodalali.
that song. Oodalali. God, I love Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest. God, that's a good one. See, my list sucks. Number 8 was Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Expialidocious.
Can you say it backwards?
No, but you can.
Docious Ali expiastic fragicalerupus. But that's going a bit too far, isn't it? Indubitably. So when you're talking, there's no need to this man. Summon up the word, and you got a lot to say. Better use it carefully, or it could save your life. For example, yes. Sorry.
Whoa.
One night I said to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. And what a lovely girl she is too. Sorry, I love that song. It's okay. Sorry.
Number 8 now?
What's that?
Number 8 or number 7?
That was 8. Sorry, I got excited. Did you do your 8? Your 8 was Oodalali, right?
Oodalali.
Okay, so what's your number 7?
Chim Chim Cheree.
Chim Chim Cheree. So good.
This is a really good one. Are none of these on your list?
No, Sean.
Okay, my number 7 was You've Got a Friend in Me. Toy Story. Friend in me.
That's not on my list either.
You
Why
got a
did I
friend
have-
in me. Sorry.
Okay, guys, I can play now. Number 6.
Yeah, number 6. What's your number 6?
I can play.
Yeah.
The Tiki Room Birds.
Orale, orale, it's showtime.
Showtime. Yeah.
So low we can't hear.
So low we can't hear you.
Yes.
Gee, so low we can't hear you.
Oh my goodness.
We're going
Okay,
off
Big
rails
Al,
on
what's your
this
number
show.
6?
My number 6 is Why Should I Worry from Oliver and Company.
Oh, that was my number 10, and I took it off. I had that as my number 10. I love Billy Joel. I love that song so much.
That's my number 6.
So my number 6 is probably going to be Lewis's favorite, sang by the one and only The Rock.
You're welcome.
Well, hey, I was waiting for you to say Phil Harris on my Let's Go. I gotta head out.
Be like a baby and head out.
I'm gonna be like Bob Paycheck before Elton John.
Oh, is Emma home? Hi, Emma. Say hi to Emma.
Hello, Emma.
Hello, Emma. My number 6 was You're Welcome. So we got our number 6s. Nicole, did you do your number 6? You did, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
my number 5 is Small World.
Yes, it's a world of laughter. It's a world of tears. It's a world of hopes. A world of fears. So much that we share as time we're aware. It's a small world after all.
Yeah, because I feel like Emma hates that ride. And I feel like that, yeah, she's like, I hate Small World. And I feel like it's just like the perfect, like when I just need a Disney break.
Yeah.
And I'm hot and tired. And I may even need to close my eyes until we get to the Hula Girls.
Right. And it's 16 minutes of the best air conditioning in the world.
I love that.
I like that song. A lot of people say, oh, it drives me crazy and it's the worst song. No, I think I don't mind. Do you mind that the Small World is?
I don't mind the song when I'm on the ride. It's not something I'm throwing on like the Bluetooth.
That's fair.
No, I don't want it on my Bluetooth.
I do have a heavy metal version. It's called this Disney Metal album. It's a Small World. It's the best version of that song ever. It's so good.
All right.
Yeah, check it out on Spotify. It's called Disney Metal, and they do like all these songs in like heavy metal, and they're the best. So, my number 5 is "See the Light" from Tangled. And at last I see the light. That's a great metal version too. That's on there as well. So good. But yeah, I love that song. Great song.
All right.
How about you, Lou?
On number 5, it was hard because this whole album just hits. Like, it really does. So I had to pick one song off this album just to get it on my list, and that's Strangers Like Me by Phil Collins from Tarzan.
That is a whole entire soundtrack is so good.
It is really good, yeah.
That is a solid.
That's the good one.
So I was like, I mean, Trash in the Camp was just a fun one.
Yeah.
That's why it's 10. And even at 10, it was, I think 8, 9, and 10, I threw on there. But Or Lately and Everybody Wants to Be a Cat, those are solid ones. But Trash in the Camp it almost didn't make it. There was a few others that were on there. I'm like, but Strangers Like Me is my number 5.
I feel like I know Lewis is number 1. I'm going to be shocked if I don't know it. Actually, I don't know. I think there's a couple that I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of 2 more songs on his list that I think I know are on there for sure. My number 4. We're number 4, right? Or we're number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicole, did you give it your number 4?
No.
Okay, what's your number 4?
The music on Main Street
Okay,
when you walk into the park.
that's good stuff. I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
Lewis, how about you? Number 4.
What's that?
You all right?
One sec.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna get stolen. This is
Oh my
scary.
gosh, it is scary. So my number 4, why we'll wait for Lewis to come back from his recon mission, is Grinning Ghosts from
Oh,
Haunted
yeah.
Mansion. Yeah, that's
Little haunted mansion.
I can listen to that song anytime. It's always so much fun. And
You know what would be fun is if we rated all of the ride or like themed music for each ride.
yeah,
Like that would be a really hard decision.
where'd he go?
He's checking. I told you he got stolen. He totally got stolen. My lights have flickered a few times during this show.
Is it windy down there too?
Oh, it's freaking hecka windy.
Yeah. So the whole state of California is just windy then, huh?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
windy.
I think it's supposed to
Just
snow
what we're
here.
doing.
So yeah, we're just
Did it
filling
snow?
time. Huh?
Did it snow?
I mean, it's like fake snow. I mean, not fake snow, but it's like not sticking. So
Yeah.
I don't call that snow unless it sticks. You okay, Lou?
Yeah, it's just very windy, so I'm trying to sure nothing's being damaged at all.
All right. What's your number 4? We'll wrap this up so you can get home. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is, let me pull that up, Eye to Eye, Goofy movie.
That is my number 1.
Ah, okay.
Also the theme to our podcast. So why do you think I
So
picked that one?
It's a really good one.
It is. We talked about, what did we talk about? Talked about this on something else about how that's, we talked about it with Danny.
Yep.
Because when we did the thing, he was like, that's just, how could you not jam out? That song is so good. And I didn't realize this till like a year ago, or like when TikTok came out, that it's actually a love song. If you listen to the words, it's like has the best message for a love song that you could think of. If you just really break down the words, you're like, listen to each other's heart. Bible never very far apart.
Yeah. What he said.
For the first time forever, we're seeing these things eye to eye. Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
What's your number 3?
My number 3?
No, Big L. Are you Big
Big
L?
L. Oh, sorry.
My number 3 is, pull it up. It is Zippity Doodah, Song of the South.
Zippity doo. So good.
Yeah.
Sean, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Remember Me from Coco.
Oh, it's a good one.
Remember me. Now, I don't know if it's the version that Ernesto sings or the really sad version that he sings to his to Mama Coco. because that little part there will just tear you up every time when she starts singing, and it's a good song.
Good.
Great song.
So good.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Bare Necessities.
It's my number 2.
I thought it would be your number 1. So now I know what your number.
Solid.
Now I know what your number 2 is. I'm gonna guess it when we get to that. So.
Okay, that's so good.
Okay.
So good.
So we are on. Are we on our 2s now?
Our 2s.
And
Do you
my
want to
number
guess
2.
who else's?
I do.
I bet-
Zippity doo dah.
Yeah.
No, Zippity Doo Dah was number 3.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and number 2 is Bare Necessities.
I wasn't even listening. I suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Didn't he say he was going to guess it?
Yeah, no, I guessed it, and he just fucking said it. All right, cool. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. Sorry.
That was good, though. That was good.
My number 2 is I just did a Kung Fu Panda. I'm sorry. So
you food up, man. You food up.
my number 2 is Yo Ho, Yo Ho. It's a pirate's life for me from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
So good.
And you know my number 1. My number 1 is Eye to Eye. So my list is done. So what's your number 2, Lou Dog? Lou Money?
My number 2 is Bare Necessities.
We said that 3 times already.
Yeah, like 3 times. Like at least.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
If you say it loud enough, it always sounds precocious.
Mm-hmm. What's your number 1, Big L?
My number 1 is Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins.
Oh!
Yep.
Man, look at you two.
Being a little biased since it was Walt's favorite song. Well, it's rumored to be his favorite song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we be Disney besties?
Oh my gosh.
That's a bit aggressive.
He just let me down really nice.
Yeah, that was
Yep. It's
How far is that?
so
How
good.
far is your house from the studio?
it's about an hour and a half drive.
Are you kidding? You're kidding.
I'm playing. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
I was like, Jesus.
Oh,
it's like 2 minutes away.
Gets home at midnight every time we record. I'm like, damn, okay.
horrible.
No. It's maybe like 2 or 3 minutes from here.
All right.
And this late at night, like just taking the back road, I'd be there in like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Where he stops at no stop signs.
Well, this was fun.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always a good time with you guys. Thank you for the invite. So fun.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Lou, what do you want to say? Anything you want to say? You want to bring something up? Talk about something?
You want to text me? My missus in?
No, I just asked a question.
Oh, you seem like you're dropping hints. Like, hey, you remember that thing we talked about before the show?
No, I don't remember. That was an hour and a half ago. I couldn't tell you what we talked about an hour and a half ago.
No, I mean, I got nothing to share. I'm very excited for this episode. I know our next episode is the Little Big Things that we have planned. And then there's one other one that we have planned. I got to look at my show notes. But then after that, we kind of have a bit of a hiatus of plans. So this Thursday, be on the lookout for our interview with Joe Kaminsky. I hope I pronounced his last name right. Yeah, excited for that. Excited to see what else we're going to come up with. Let us know for all the viewers that are listening today. Let us know either in the comments of wherever you're listening to or on our Facebook or Instagram page. Drop your ideas and let's see how we can evolve these into a deep dive discussion. These last 2 episodes are more of just a fun energy vibe show for the Disney 100.
Absolutely.
But we're going to be going back to our regularly scheduled program in 2 weeks for our Little Big Things episode, talking about all the little things in Disneyland, Disney World, or in the Disney company that make such a big impact on everyday life for us. Things like mailboxes, lunch boxes, trash cans, little things, and deep dive from there. So with that, Cole, thanks for being on the show with us. We look forward to having you on this episode. Sean, as always, thanks for joining me. Do you guys have anything else before we close out?
Nobody take us home.
All right, man. Well, thank you for everyone that's been listening, and we hope you enjoy the view from Main Street. Thank you.